a mother, it meant the world to me to be able to send my son to Springhill because he'd been through a lot. And it is so important for children to have an outlet. It is so important for a child to just be a child. In 2009, our lives took a dramatic change. Their dad decided he no longer wanted our marriage, and in the process of that, a number of other things led us to being homeless. We ended up staying in our van and then in shelters, and I sat in the shelter and I thought, my son, Justin, he helps me so much. I just want him to have the opportunity to just be a kid, just get away from all of this, get away from the shelter situation. I just wanted Justin to be Justin by himself. So I looked up Springhill on my cell phone. I called and I spoke to a lady named Sue. I asked her, is there any financial aid that can help with a portion of it? Sue explained that there were generous donors that donated funds to make it possible for children to go to camp. She said, we don't want any child to miss going to camp because they're going through a hard time. And that was just a beautiful, beautiful day because I got to tell my son, Justin, you're going to camp. You know, I could have called any other camps, but I called Springhill because I knew that there was a ministry aspect to it. I knew that my son would be able to get away and maybe he could talk to God on his own. And he would be able to have time to pray and really have his own God experience. And when he came back from Springhill, I think the component that changed was him knowing for himself that God was with him and that God loved him. That's something that I would cherish, and he will cherish for the rest of his life. And that is why the scholarship programs are so important, because every child needs to experience the love of God and the fun that they will have. What I want to say to Springhill and what I want to say to all the donors, it means so much. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being open to letting God use you to change children's lives.